Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sean, this is Liam. Today we're gonna find out if it's better to have no scope on your Ruger BB gun rifle or if it's better to have a scope. So let's get right into the action.
Okay, so every good scientist knows that when you do an experiment, you use a constant variable, which is why today we're using the same rifle from the last video. One has a no scope and one has a scope, okay? So this is accurate, trust.
Today we're gonna be basing our little scientific experiment on the accuracy between a scope and no scope and the comfort level of how it is to aim down your sights and see how much better the scope versus the no scope really is. Oh, and be sure to stay tuned for a bonus gun. I'm not trying to aim it at you.
The first thing we're gonna do is test the accuracy on the scope. I didn't pump the gun, so we pumped it. Now
Liam, taking aim.
let's go see.
You like to tell us the result of your
I
experiment?
missed, and no, it's not user error. I aimed right there.
Yeah, I think that's a user error. So each guy's gonna get 3 shots for his gun. Liam's up first doing his next 2, and then I'm gonna do 3, and we're gonna compare the spreads afterwards. Liam, second shot. You want to tell us the result of what happened? Third shot. Liam taking aim. So you want to tell us the result?
Hey, I actually hit one. Now we're about to test Sean's no scope accuracy, but with the scope, you see out of 3 tries, no user error. It only got 1 that actually hit, and I was aiming in basically the same place each time, yet it was that. So now, same place, right here. We're gonna put Sean's brand new car. Hey, maybe not the best way to do this, but it's what we got.
Shot number 2. Making another hit, bruh. Yeah, I'm just better.
How do you feel about this, Sean?
Hey, you gotta hit the bullseye.
Shut the fuck.
Third shot. Going for the bullseye. Hey, at least I landed all 3 shots.
Yeah, fuck you, man. He would have gotten
A higher score
let's
than
just
you.
count that as 8. So 9 plus 8, that's 17 plus 7, that's 24.
Yeah,
so.
there you go, buddy.
Yeah,
I
shut
think
the
that's
fuck
how.
up. Yeah, and I got like what? I got
7,
just a 9
like that.
or just an 8. So
I think you were like, you hit like here, so I think like 7.
yeah.
So I think accuracy wise, the no scope wins just because for this rifle, you want to tell your tales of the scope.
Not gonna lie, this scope sucks. I'm actually probably gonna take it off. It might just be the Ruger, this one that we bought. But for this rifle, it sucks. Personally, this is way better. I hit 1, he hit all 3, 24
Yeah.
points, 7 points. So I'd say the accuracy is definitely better without the scope.
Yeah.
At least on the Ruger, it's gonna be right here. It's
This
it's gonna
guy.
be right.
Next up, we're gonna talk about the comfort level. We're gonna be talking about how much it feels aiming down the sights. And we'll show you guys what we got. So this is what the scope looks like on the Ruger rifle. It's a little warbled also because my hands are shaking a little bit, but this is basically what you're seeing with your eye because this is how fast my eye moves. If I move my eye, this is what I'm seeing and I get blinded. So the scope's a little off with this Ruger rifle.
All right, with the iron sight, it's much more comfortable. It's much more like constant. If you move your eye, it's not gonna change that much. You see, you got a straight shot instead of that, you know, shadowy like whatever. I mean, that's
yeah.
all scopes, but it's much worse and more uncomfortable when you have this stock combination.
Let's see how it is shooting. We're not shooting anything in particular. We're just going to be aiming and firing because all we've got is woods back there. But this is without the scope. And comfort level, like Liam was saying, when I aim down it, it's such a nice, I don't really have to move that much. I can move it with it. I'm here, even when I'm walking.
I'm just gonna keep recording.
Yeah, keep that because I'm walking with it. Even when I'm walking, I can keep it aiming, and then I finally take my pose, and boom, it's so comfortable. I can just keep moving with it, and I can still get an accurate shot with this rifle.
As for the scope, it's barrel and the barrel and the stock, you know, the whole gun is the same. So as far as like, you know, this pushing into you, it's the same comfortability on both weapons. However, with this scope, you gotta like, I mean, this is all scope skin, but it's a very tiny scope. You gotta do a little more gymnastics with your neck sometimes, especially for a tall guy like me. So you're like in this like uncomfortable position and you have to like find where it's not gonna be shadowy, which is kind of a pain in the ass. So you can't really move because if you move, you risk I mean, if you're moving while trying to aim at a target, you risk the factor of it just blacking out, so it sucks. All right, with all things considered, it's safe to say this one is out.
And our winner is having a no scope. There's a lot of factors going into it. If you watch the video and you didn't skip to the end, you'll see why, and we explain throughout. But the no scope is just much more comfortable to shoot with. The accuracy is also much better. Even when we calibrate the scope, this just turns out to become a winner. But I think it's time for showing our silly little surprise now.
Look what I got, another BB gun.
Liam into his Hitman arc. We're playing Hitman 3. You want to tell me about the gun?
Yeah. Okay, this is a Crossman Benjamin Trail MP. It's a break barrel rifle, so you have to break the barrel, load the pellet, snap back up, and shoot.
So without aiming,
Proves it's not user error on the other gun.
Liam managed to hit the target. I feel like I'm Agent 47 with this thing.
Well,
Oops.
Sean did not hit the target.
Well, there's a little hole there. Thank you all so much for watching. We found our winner. Again, it is the no scope rifle. And you just break the gun?
No, that was a suppressor.
Thank you all so much for watching. Again, subscribe, like the video for more content like this. We'll see you in the next one. Adios.
Peace.